So in my training, I suggest that you avoid products with multiple variations. And if you don't know what a variation is, here's a classic example. So balance bike, same balance bike in green, same balance bike in pink, same balance bike in red. Now the blue, green, pink and red, well, they're all variations of the same balance bike. So I can get that balance bike from Strider in different colors, and that's a variation. It could be the same bike but in different sizes, so small, medium and large. That again would be a variation. Same product, different sizes. So they're the variations, okay? And in my training I say, when you're beginning, when you're starting out, avoid variations. Now there are two reasons that I suggest that you avoid variations when you're just starting out. Reason number one is complexity. So I just think when you are starting out, for the most part, what I want you to do is get a product up there as fast as is humanly possible and start learning how to be an e-commerce entrepreneur. So start learning how to do that, all right? And oftentimes what I've seen is when people choose things that have got variations, it slows them down immeasurably. They end up being a little bit confused and all that procrastination sets in, and before you know it, they've given up because they think it's all too hard. Well, I don't want that for you, and so because of that, I say, look, to begin with, there's millions of products you can sell, just don't sell variations, all right? So that's reason number one. Reason number two is price. So we'll use this as an example. So when you're getting started, it's usually the case that you've got to keep your eyes on your budget. So unless you're Mr. Bezos himself, then you've got to keep your eyes on your purse strings. And so when you launch a product on Amazon and you've got variations, well, this listing here of balance bike, let's just suppose that they had purchased 200 balance bikes in blue. Now to launch with their variations, they'd also need 200 green balance bikes, 200 pink balance bikes and 200 red balance bikes. So what started out as 200 balance bikes quickly becomes 800 balance bikes. And that is, of course, a huge difference in your initial investment into your Amazon business. And here's the thing, the first product you list on Amazon, you're gonna mess it up. It's not going to be perfect. You ain't going to get it right. You're going to get things wrong left, right and center with it. And that is a-okay. That's exactly as it should be, because that's how we learn. That's how we learn. That's how you learn things, from screwing things up. So I think that it's better to launch your first product with a product that is going to be as easy as possible. It's going to give you the most low-hanging fruit possible. And then as you get more skilled, go after the more advanced stuff, which of course is things like variations and things like that. Now, with that being said, all information that I give in my training is by very definition general in nature. So you could be in a situation where you've got a huge budget, and that's awesome. And you could be in a situation where you're going to get some coaching from one of our coaches, for instance, and that's awesome too. And so because of that, then you should go for your life and go for whatever you want. So, and again, I can't, as much as I'd love to, I can't make my training anything other than general in nature, because it's just the way it is, which kind of sucks. But that's why I get to do this sort of thing and do these Q&As, which means I can be much more specific about you and your own situation. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.